On today's movie news headlines, the rundown includes Andrew Garfield says he didn't get a call to appear in Spider-Man No Way Home. Cruella has some character posters out, and a behind-the-scenes featurette. Well, hey, I'll watch anything with Emma Stone. Angelina Jolie has weighed in on the Eternals and the Marvels, and Black Panther Wakanda Forever has some log lines. And Paul Verhoeven of the director who made RoboCop, Total Recall, and Starship Troopers has a new movie out, but it's French, and it's a trailer. We'll take a look at that. And if you don't know how this works, guys, all of these titles can be found in time codes that you can follow in that time bar there on YouTube. But let's begin today with Andrew Garfield. Andrew Garfield says he didn't get a call for Spider-Man No Way Home. Coming soon, says here on the side. Now, guys, I am a big fan of Andrew Garfield in Spider-Man. I thought he was fairly good as Spider-Man. He was a little bit older to play Peter Parker, but I didn't mind his interpretation. And there's been rumors that for some time now that Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield are going to appear in No Way Home, because it appears that they're setting up some kind of a real live-action Spider-Verse, because we get all of these characters coming back with Jamie Foxx as Electro and Dr. Octopus from Spider-Man 2. So you're saying, well, those are from Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man, those are from Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, so we're going to get those actors back, right? We are going to get them back. Well, apparently... Well, so far, officially not so, but I think a lot of people out there would really wish this to happen. They want it, they need it to happen. We do. I don't know why the studios wouldn't cash in on this, because this is just something that would make people go, oh, wow, that's awesome, I want to see that. Andrew Garfield says in a podcast, now I'm not too familiar with this podcast, Happy, Sad, Confused. Garfield addressed these rumors, and he's got a quote here that says... he says, okay, hold on. Quote, "There isn't anything to ruin. It's so crazy. It's effing hilarious to me," said Garfield. "I see how often Spider-Man is trending and people freaking out about a thing, and I'm just like, guys. I recommend that you chill. I can't speak to anything except for myself. I ain't got the call." And he just goes on to elaborate a little bit more onto that and saying that, yeah, it would be cool. It would be really cool. And this Josh Horowitz guy must be doing this Happy, Sad, Confused thing. Watch it if you want it. He did a clip of it on his Twitter page. But even Tom Holland himself, I guess, addressed this too. And I just want to kind of like maybe put this one to rest for now, but I don't want to totally kill it, because it's possible, especially from what Tom Holland said here. Holland said previously that he doesn't know anything about their involvement. He said, quote, "If they are in the film, they haven't told me yet," Holland said. "That would be awesome. That Marvel would do. That would be something that Marvel would do. I watched the film and be like, oh, so that's what that tennis ball was." See, and that's what's giving people just enough there to say, okay, well, is Andrew Garfield in it? I mean, come on. It would be just awesome if they were, because that would just make people go, yeah, again, yes. Now, let's just cleverly just try to wrap this up. Let's say that perhaps they were never on set to film it, and the way that Holland said, that, yeah, there were just some stand-ins. But what if they lent their voices afterwards? Like it showed all three of them in the suits, and then Garfield and Maguire just came in as voiceovers. Would that work for you? Or do they actually need to all pull off their masks and then have the three of them standing side by side? Which would be epic. I think that's what we want to see. But anyway, Andrew Garfield says he didn't get the call for now. Let me know what you thought about it in the comments below, and let's talk about it. Cruella! Guys, Cruella comes out May 28th, 2021 is the release date for Cruella. Stars Emma Stone. I'll watch anything with Emma Stone. She's one of my favorite actresses today. She just commands the screen. And now that she's going to be playing this bad guy, Cruella, today we've got a small featurette that they posted online. Now, I'm not going to play the entire featurette for you guys, but I did pull up with some interesting little tidbits of information. They posted some character posters on the side that we'll take a look at. I'll put those up last, but I wanted to just say that this looks pretty cool. She gave a quote that, as we know, Cruella de Vil is pretty villainous, Stone says in the featurette. In the film, we get to see how she became the villain we know today. So, as long as they don't do the whole Maleficent thing, that, oh yeah, she's really bad, but not really. She's now the hero and she doesn't do bad things. As long as they don't go with that route. Because she does eventually try to kidnap 1,000 dogs, right? Or 100 dogs? 101 dogs, actually, right? And make a coat out of them. So, yeah, that's pretty villainous. And it just looks like in the featurette that she's having a lot of fun. The camera loves her. That being said, when they were getting ready to shoot this, I guess, I didn't know this, but Cinema Blend had an article up saying that Emma Stone's shoulder injury weirdly benefited the production. So, I didn't know this. What happened here? Emma Stone has been set to play Cruella since 2016. Wow. That's now 5 years back, and she finally got to step in the black and white wig. She suffered an injury when she slipped and broke her shoulder at the time that she was filming La La Land, I guess. Really? And at the time, reports spread regarding how Stone's accident may have negatively impacted the live-action prequel. As it turns out, it was a blessing in disguise. Here's a big quote. We originally only had 10 weeks of prep. We gained an extra 6 weeks because of the minor shoulder injury. It said she broke it, guys. That's not minor. That needed a lot of rest and recuperation for which saved our lives, because I guess they were under the time crunch. So, hey, you break your shoulder and you get some extra time to work on the movie. All right, Cruella. They got some character posters up here on the side. I like the first one with her. She's awesome. Emma Thompson there. Yeah, that's cool. And then you got some of the minor characters there on the side. I don't know who those characters are. But I do like the last one. Cruella, May 28th. Are you going to watch it? It's going to be on Disney Plus, right? And on stream and on theaters. I don't know. Marvel Studios released a trailer called Marvel Studios Celebrates the Movies on Monday, and everybody's been talking about it. Everybody. And today we've got some log lines for the Marvels, which is Captain Marvel 2, and we've got a log line for Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. But as I said, everybody's been weighing in on this, trying to cash in on this, well, it's trending thing that is the release slate, and in which we saw a little bit of the Eternals. And Angelina Jolie is also excited for this because she's going to be working with the Oscar award-winning director Chloe Zhao, and she was doing an interview for another movie she's got coming up right now. But it's Angelina Jolie, and whenever she speaks, I listen. Okay, so let's continue on with what she said with an interview with Cinema Blend. She was working on this other movie about a firefighter. We'll talk about that one when the trailer comes out, and the final trailer. But she said, I was very, very happy. Very, very happy. I think she's a special director, you know. She's a really interesting woman. She's very thoughtful, very serious about her work. I think she's bringing a new voice through her films, and I think to Marvel, I'm so excited for people to see it. And that's cool. I like Angelina Jolie, and I think that when she's passionate about these kinds of things, that really, really translates to the screen. I won't play the full interview there because, well, you know, copyright reasons. But if you want to, it's on Cinema Blend's Twitter there. It's kind of cool. Yeah, people are getting hyped about this. Yeah, Those Who Wish Me Dead is a firefighter movie where she's like this person in the tower, and she gets stuck with some person behind the fire lines or something like that, and she tries to get out. Cool looking premise, but we'll talk about that more later on when more information about that comes out. But let's talk about the Marvels and Wakanda Forever, Black Panther. They get log lines. That's just the little script that goes underneath the title's description. Not the synopsis, but just a little bit of the description. The Marvels is Captain Marvel 2. Okay, so here they're saying it's an extended synopsis. So don't pay attention to anything I say. No, come on. All right, let's just read the full log line for the Marvels. Marvel Studios' The Marvels will feature Brie Larson returning to the role of Captain Marvel, Carol Danvers. In the film, she'll be joined by Teyonah Parris, who was first introduced as adult Monica Rambeau in Marvel Studios' WandaVision, along with Iman Vellani, who will appear as Miss Marvel in the upcoming Disney Plus series of the same name. Prepare to experience it and fly higher, further, and faster with the film. Directed by Nia DaCosta. That's the logline. Nia DaCosta is the guy who's directing the new Candyman film, a horror movie that we haven't seen yet. It's a reboot, well, sort of that Candyman with Tony Todd. Really curious directing choice there. But Captain Marvel 2, are you hyped for this? Does this get you excited to watch it a little bit more? Let me know in the comments. But they also got a smaller, shorter one for Black Panther Wakanda Forever. And to which they will hopefully do a lot of respect for Chadwick Boseman in this one. Here's the full logline for Black Panther Wakanda Forever. Marvel Studios' Black Panther Wakanda Forever will continue to explore the incomparable world of Wakanda and all of the rich and varied characters introduced in the first film. So it's pretty short. Incomparable. Very curious word choice there. Black Panther Wakanda Forever is currently set to arrive in theaters July 8th, 2022, and The Marvels is set for November 11th, 2022. What do you think about these log lines and quotes from Angelina Jolie? Let me know in the comments below. Pretty cool, huh? Paul Verhoeven! He was the guy who directed RoboCop and Total Recall. And one of my favorites, Starship Troopers. He was from the 80s, early 90s. He directed these kind of schlock action movies, and he had a very distinctive flair in his directing style. Very graphic, and I respected that about him. But he's got a new movie coming out. He's returning to the game with a French movie called Benedetta. Now, guys, listen here. I can't show you the entire trailer here on the side because, well, it's got some nudity in it, but I'm going to read you the synopsis of this film. It's basically, well, how do I say this? It's a love story between two women. Here, in the late 15th century, with plague ravaging the land, Benedetta Carlini joins the Covenant in Tuscany as a novice, capable from an early age of performing miracles. Benedetta's impact on life in the community is immediate and monumentous. Oh, yeah, that sounds cool, man. But it's, you know what, guys, it's a French film, and I can't show you the trailer all the way through because, as I said, it's got some nudity. Even the poster itself has got a bit of a risque quality to it that I have to blur it out. I have to blur it out, guys. But I know this trailer may rub people the wrong way because it's dealing with the church or dealing with religious people's views on the world and their human instincts. I don't have really anything wrong with it. This is just our story as human beings on planet Earth. These are the trials and tribulations that we all go through, and it was apparent obviously back then, and it's going to be apparent now. That sounds sort of like Paul Verhoeven's craft, his motif that he likes to dive into. But if you've seen the trailer, you know that, yeah, I can't show you all of it here on the side, guys, because, I mean, yeah, it's not for the faint of heart. But did you see it? Let me know in the comments below. And that's the way that the movie news has been today for May 5th, 2021. Did anything jump out at you? Let me know in the comments below, and we'll talk about it. All right, that's it. Let's continue on.